You always gonna be my baby. You always gonna be my baby. I love the way you do it and you put it on me. They tell you not to do it, but you stand by me. And even though we fuss and we fight sometimes, shorty, you're the only one that stays in my...
Yo, this your boy Soulja P. Welcome back to the channel, man. We back with another motherfucking banger. You already know what it is, man. Soulja and Jess, the new couples channel, man. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for new uploads. Please subscribe and hit that bell for the notifications. You already know what it is, man. But hey, look, they got me, man. Oh, they got me. I don't know if y'all seen that last video. Bruh, they got me, man. Look, me and Jess, we had a lot of conversations, right, about having another dog. She was like really wanting another dog for a while now, and I kept saying, nah, you know, we have 2 dogs. I think that, you know what I'm saying, we like to travel, and sometimes it's just a little bit hard to have a lot of animals in that situation, even though we have like a really good doggy daycare that we use in that situation. But we had these conversations, and then bow, I'm just sitting on the porch chilling, and they're supposed to be getting some food, right? So I'm just like, dang, it's taking a long time for them to bring this food back, right? Bow, pop right up, got the dog. I'm like, what? I didn't even know, man. They caught me off guard. Yo, if y'all haven't seen the video, I'm gonna drop a link right here. You gotta see it, man. My reaction was priceless, I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty funny though, because I ain't gonna lie, the dog's dope, right? So it was like, it didn't take me long to be like, dang, this is a cute dog too though. So it was like, you know, mixed feelings right away. So, you know, saying long story short, we have a new puppy, a new addition to the family. It's a Chihuahua, cute puppy. So yeah, it's definitely part of the family now. I know, you know, I might have, you know, for a minute I might have thought that it wasn't gonna go down like that, but it went down like that, man. It went down. So, you know, it is what it is. That's how it goes sometimes, right? But you know, I do love the dog. It's a dope dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dog it just fits right in. You know, we have little dogs. We got a Pomeranian, and we got a half Papillon, half Chihuahua, right? So it's like, it fits right in with, you know what I'm saying, the little dog breeds. They're playing around, you know what I'm saying, they're having fun already. We're gonna drop some clips of that too, so y'all can see how the doggy's doing with the, you know what I'm saying, with the other dogs, and how he's fitting in. But, you know, it's pretty dope. We got a couple names on the table. We're not really sold on anything yet, but I think it might be Blaze. Kind of like that, because, you know, I do be liking the Blaze, so it's like, you know, I kind of think that might be the one. So I hope we roll with that. I appreciate y'all support, you know what I'm saying. Brand new couples channel. My name is Matt, aka Soulja P. You know, Soulja P, that comes from the music. I've been doing music for a really long time. You can check out my music, feel me? I'm gonna drop a link to my music below. Check it out, support. You'll hear some of my music within the videos, so definitely, you know what I'm saying, if you like anything, I leave the names below as well, so you can check it out. But for sure, you know, I've been at that a long time. You know, originally, musically, I started real young. My dad's a singer. I'm just a musician all around. My whole life I play the drums. You know, it's definitely a musical family, right? So, you know, growing up, me and my brother used to play, like, I play the drums, he played the guitar. We played all kinds of music, blues, rock, jazz, rap, just learning a lot about music theory and just kind of really understanding like the roots of music. Definitely pretty dope, you know what I'm saying, having that upbringing with my dad being a musician. He also ran like when we were younger, he ran a karaoke business, so he would go to like bars and like events and like weddings, and like he'd bring all his equipment and he'd have all the songs and he would sing and people could sing. So he always had all the equipment, you know, he was a killer singer, so he'd be wowing all the crowds. Like, I remember some of my earliest memories as a musician. What really, like, I think this primed me up for being like my stage presence and just being being like confident, right? We would go out to the karaoke bars like anytime. He would sing and then I would go up there and I would sing, you know what I'm saying? I'd be killing it. I mean, you know, because I was kind of young, so I was singing all the popular music at the time, go out there singing and had the girls like getting a little bit crazy, throwing money on the stage. True story, man. My dad used to have me out there shining, man. The drums, like in middle school, man, I was kind of blessed because I had a really, really good middle school program. I was already taking lessons with like a beast drummer. Dude was like top in the whole area. And then I got blessed to go into an epic, really dope middle school program, right? They had, you know, the whole 9 yards, like really, really dedicated teacher. He taught me so much, and then I was on a lot of stages because he was so involved that he would always have so many events set up. So like I was in a jazz band, I was the drummer for the jazz band, so we would travel like Central Florida, right? And we would just perform in all kinds of places. It's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Some of my history as far as music, where I came from. Eventually, of course, I got into the rap scene at a young age. I was probably about 7th, 8th grade when I started rapping, freestyling, writing music, writing songs, just playing around with my friends. A lot of my friends did it at the time too, so we all kind of did it together. We battle each other, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I was so young and creative. I went online and created a rap forum, right? I created my own rap forum. We had people from around the world battling each other, text, audio, everything, man. We were battling. We'd have a ranking system, judges that would, you know, figure out who's the winner out of these battles. And, you know, you don't even know the person you're battling because they're just someone from around the world. All you see is their username, right? So, you know what I'm saying? That was some of my early getting into rap. And the cool thing about that was, and I think people underrate battle rapping in general, because that taught me how to like really get your rhymes right. If you're on a rap forum and you're doing a text battle, right? I don't care how good your flow is. It don't matter. It's text. When you're doing a text battle, you're like literally like looking at every sentence like, yo, what can I do to this sentence? What can I fit in here? And just learning how to be lyrical, like learning how to actually, you know, say something with what you're rapping. And then, you know, later on, I started getting into, you know, recording, getting my music out there, started promoting, doing shows, getting myself going like in the music scene. I started meeting people and connections and networking, and I was just also on the streets. And you got to keep in mind, the rap game, it's a real street type of network, you know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of people just from being connected in the streets, and that really helped me because I was just like getting a lot of connections like back to back to back. So during this time, I started like meeting people that were doing their thing, like, you know what I'm saying, actually grinding, like, you know what I'm saying, hustling, making moves, you know what I'm saying, on the radio. And there was, you know, one of them took me on, he was mentoring me, right? And he was teaching me a lot. His name's Strizzo. Shout out to Strizzo, man. He did a lot for me early on. He taught me so much about the game. He's still doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, salute to my dog. He taught me a lot, right? He took me on, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like a mentorship, man. He seen some potential in me. You know what I'm saying? I would roll with them. I would go do shows with them. He would let me perform my single. He actually produced my first single, him and DJ Trans. They teamed up on it. And they produced my first single. You know, shout out to DJ Trans too. He's an OG in the Florida game together, you know what I'm saying? It was a dope track. So definitely something that got me started in the music scene. He would have me on stage performing that song with him. And he was on the radio at the time. He was doing good. He had a whole team, him and his whole team, you know what I'm saying? They were starting to really do good. They even ended up getting signed on one of their singles and kind of going national with it. So I was definitely around, just absorbing a lot during that time, seeing a lot of things and just like learning a lot and being mentored too. And that was around the time, like, I was also in school, so it was like I had a lot of stuff going on. And then I met Lil Zane, right? I just so happened to meet him in the studio, and it was just like kind of like a random occurrence, like one of my boys. And that just goes right back to being in the street and just meeting people and networking and just growing, right? One of my boys, right, he told me to come to the studio. So I was like, all right, let's roll, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew he had a little spot, right? So I popped up, man. You know what I'm saying? Lil Zane was there. You know what I'm saying? Originally, it was just going to be like me getting a feature, right? I was just like, yeah, man, I'm going to get a feature. I got this hot little track. it was, you know what I'm saying, already halfway done. So I was like, well, let me see, you know what I'm saying, if I can get a little feature on it. And it ended up being, right, like, we was just having a good vibe. Like, he was cool. His manager was cool. Shout out to my dog, Big D, man. And we was just all vibing, bro. It was just good vibes. So we was chilling. Wasn't no pressure, you know what I'm saying? You know, I rolled out, and when I came back to the studio, I had a little idea. I'm like, well, shit, man, I'm getting a feature. Let me get a video real quick. Want to make sure people don't think I'm out here flagging. You know, I want to get a video, you know, make it official. Like, yo, this dude really out here getting a feature from Lil Zane. He ain't just out here, you know, talking. And I ended up shooting a freestyle video real quick. It was kind of like a short little freestyle, like, you know what I'm saying, on the spot, Zane right there, Big D right there. It was just natural, flowing, chilling, and bow. Next thing you know what I'm saying, there's getting my number. We started chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, things started going really good. Hold up. I'm pulling up to the dispensary real quick, man. You know, I might gotta get a little something real quick. Hey, good. How about you? Good, drive through to the dispensary. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Yeah, might be some gas. I don't know. We gonna see. But you know what I'm saying? We was kind of keeping in touch after that, right? We was just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the feature at first, right? It was nothing too crazy, and the feature, like, it was kind of crazy because it was called Talking That Shit, right? So he was having beef at the time. He was some big beef with Tyler, the Creator. So they came up with this idea, right? They wanted to do like a diss against Tyler, the Creator, with the track. Like, they already had a dope like verse that was kind of like dissing, but it wasn't like really like directed towards anybody. You know, it was, but it wasn't. Like, it wasn't, you know, naming no names. So after he came up with this idea, he decided to go ahead and do another verse. So these are 2 verses for the track. I was like, yeah, man, do another verse here. You know, I had paid for the track, right? So I'm like, well, now it's going to have 2 verses. So I was cool with that. So boom, hit it with another verse. That shit was dope, bro. So I ended up hitting with a verse. And I was kind of like dissing too. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's trying Zane for what? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of jumped in, you know, talking shit too. And next thing you know, we was talking, we was, you know, vibing, just talking. You know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with Big D, that was Zane's manager. So they ended up bringing me on the team. You know what I'm saying? They had the label, so definitely major. You feel me? Got me moving in the direction with the music. You feel me? Things were going really well. Just, you know what I'm saying? We did so many things, grounded on so many levels, made so many moves. So definitely major. Appreciate it, boss. Have a good one, man.
You too, bro.
Yeah. That's fire. Some gas right there, man. Some fucking gas right there, man. Hey. I got put on a lot of stages, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of opportunities, busted a lot of moves, so definitely blessed, you know what I'm saying? Great times, man. So many good times, just grinding. So definitely a lot of history as far as the music goes, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, bro, on this channel, man, we going no holds barred, bro. We finna talk about all the history, man. So y'all finna hear about a lot of that, you know, behind the scenes. That's kind of the point of this channel, cause like when I was talking about on the intro, if y'all didn't check out the intro, I'm gonna drop a link right here. But you know what I'm saying? This is behind the scenes all the way. So, you know, you're going to see a lot of part of our lives that we didn't really previously talk about or release. So that's kind of dope because, you know, there's a lot of stories, you feel me? A lot of juicy stuff. So we finna definitely get into all of it, you feel me? But definitely, man, that's just a little bit about my background. I wanted you to kind of know who I am, you know what I'm saying? You know, Soulja and Jess. Jess going to come on here and tell you all about her too, just kind of give you that background. So that's kind of what that's all about. But you know, fast forward a little bit, you know, accomplishments as far as the music, just I can't even express how blessed and how much gratitude I have for just the opportunities that were put in front of me, and and you know what I'm saying, the things that I was able to do, and just you know what I'm saying, it's definitely a part of my life that is always going to be, you know, majorly important. You feel me? The music, that's just part of who I am, so it's always going to be a part of me. But as far as like, you know what I'm saying, fast forwarding a little bit, I just graduated from college, you know what I'm saying, just got my degree in computer programming and analysis, you feel me? So that's dope, man. You know, I've always wanted to like be a business owner in like a tech style business, right? And one thing is too, right, like when I got with the label, with Money Making Music, and I stopped going to school because I had full focus on the music, and that was the smart thing to do, because it's like you can't wear too many hats, you know what I'm saying? You can't juggle too many balls. You end up dropping some, you feel me? And you know, I'm like a straight A student, like real deal, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't accept, you know, mediocre. It's gonna be all the way or not at all, right? That's just how I am with anything. So, you know what I'm saying, I stopped going to school, I stopped pursuing my degree at that time. So when I had the availability, I got right back in school and finished. And I'll tell you something, man, I don't care, like, you know what I'm saying, what you started, when you started it, you could always finish, you feel me? Even if you had to take a break, you know what I'm saying, life happens, right? But go back and finish it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the sky's the limit. Nobody can stop you from doing nothing. Everybody has situations that take them off their course that they plan. Like when I got out of high school, went to college, and I got into the music, and you know what I'm saying, I'm living my dream. It's like, you know, nobody can be mad at that. I finished school too, so it's like there's nothing wrong with that. And you know, and just looking towards yourself too, like don't ever feel like, you know what I'm saying, you can't go back and finish something you started because it's been too long. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a perfect example. I went back 7 years later and finished what I started. I got that degree. And make your own path, you know what I'm saying? And you know, for me, I like to say, you know what I'm saying, you could break your own barriers because can't nobody stop you from anything you want to do. So it's definitely something to consider. Like, it's all good, you feel me? You know, if a little bit of time went by when you were doing something and you went back and finished, one thing that you can have within you that, you know what I'm saying, is really important, that's going to get you through a lot, is perseverance. I don't care what you go through, bounce back, you feel me? You got to bounce back. There's no like, oh, I'ma just, you know what I'm saying, let it ride. Oh, I got bad luck. Man, none of that, man. You gotta stay positive, you know what I'm saying, find solutions. And one thing, like, this is just me, and my girl could probably kill me. Jess is gonna kill me for this one day. But yo, solution oriented. I don't care how many problems you have, find a solution for every problem. Like, if I have a problem, I want to find a solution. My number one goal in that moment is to just find a solution so I can move on. I'm so solution oriented. I feel like it's so important to focus on solutions to problems. Problems will always be there. What is the solution? And it's not always easy. Like, I'm not saying the solution is just gonna snap into place. Like, some problems don't have easy solutions, but just be solution oriented. And then every time a problem comes up, if your first thought is, how can I fix this? That's right. So that's kind of like perseverance. That's like perseverance in a nutshell right there. Like, you got a problem, find a solution, and keep it moving. You feel me? Persevere. So a lot of different situations I found myself in, and I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, a lot about my history. A lot of these situations I found myself in, you know, the way I was able to get through anything is just perseverance, you feel me? Like, and also just, you know, a little bit of comedy, humor, just having fun. Like, I'm a big kid. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a big kid, man. I like to have fun. I play around, you know what I'm saying? I don't take life too, but you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel. We appreciate y'all support. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Drop down in the comments below. Tell me about yourselves. Where are you from? You know, tell me about a little bit about your history. We like to get to know you guys too, man. We really appreciate y'all. But definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. We finna be hitting y'all with content every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Every week we finna be dropping content, bringing it to you. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and check out. I know I've been rambling, but you feel me, you know, but I want y'all to get to know us a little bit about our background, you feel me? I'm gonna make this like a weekly thing where, you know what I'm saying, just kind of check in with some old stories and just like some updated stuff. But I'm gonna check out, man. I appreciate y'all. Have a good one, man. Let's get lit. Soulja and Jess. Hey, good vibes, new content. Check out the channel. Let's get